What is going on, football fans? Excited to have up another New York Giants video, and I meant to have this up yesterday, but I was too busy. But I'm gonna be talking about the New York Giants and New York Jets preview today. A game we don't really care about the final outcome, but we care about how we play as a unit. Specific units we're gonna be looking at. Maybe some players trying to crack that roster. That's what Game 1 is about for sure. And before I get started, I just want to let everybody know Mr. Bad Dog is going to be on the channel tonight as we live stream the game together in a hangout. May have Sim on as well. I'm not sure what his scheduling is and whether or not he can control the stream and we get 3 people on. But if we can, I want to have Sim from Nothing But Nick's on as well. We normally do a Giant show together, Nick show together on Thursdays. I told him he's a big Giant fan. If he wants to come on, by all means. So we'll see if we can work that out. But as far as the Giants go today, not looking at the final score. We're looking at how the offensive line does, how the secondary does, how the second team does. And we'll start with the starters on offense. Eli Manning, we know what we got. We know what we got. The guy's been in the league for 15 years. It's going to be his 16th year. He's looked great in training camp. And hopefully if the offensive line can hold up, he plays well this year. You know, that's what we got to hope for. But, you know what you have there. I mean, the guy's been here forever. The offensive line is really what I'm most excited about on the first team offense. Of course, Daniel Jones. And we're going to get into Daniel Jones. But the first team offensive line, brand new offensive line on that right side with Remmers, with Zeitler. You want to see how the center Jalapeno plays, got limited action last year before the injury. And then the left side, hopefully they build off of what they did in the second half of the season, with Hernandez and Solder. Hernandez, I think, could take a huge step up this year. And what I'm looking for tonight, and I don't expect a finished product. This is their first game playing together as a unit. It takes time to build chemistry, right? Probably 3 weeks into the season, if I had to guess. But you want to see holes. Give me some holes for Saquon Barkley to run through. That right side, Zeitler. Give me some holes, big fella. That's what I want to see. And I want to see some protection for Eli Manning. Wide receiver position we're really looking at. We're really looking at that today. Of course, the Giants have had some injuries. They've had some pending suspensions. Golden Tate I expect to play. Would like to see his chemistry, even though he will probably not be playing to start the year. But you really want to take a look at those second-tier guys. The Cody Latimers, the Reggie White Jr.'s, guys like that. TJ Jones, Ambata Two-Way. We want to see how these guys perform. Maybe they could crack a rollout with the New York Giants. Benny Fowler. So really excited to see the wide receiver position tonight, how they perform. The tight end spot. Evan Ingram, we know what we got. We got a playmaker. He's got a hold on the ball, but we got a playmaker there. We want to see those second-tier guys. Red Ellison, we kind of know what we have as well. But C.J. Conrad, this guy has been a standout throughout the offseason. The undrafted tight end, and really want to see this guy perform. I really like this kid. So, Conrad, I got an eye on you, buddy. Really want to see Conrad perform well tonight and crack this 53-man roster and even potentially carve out a role for himself in the regular season. Second team offense, all eyes are on Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones' debut as a New York Giant is going to be tonight. After all the scrutiny he's gone through, we've seen some good, we've seen some bad in the preseason. This will be his first in-game action. And I'm not going to get too high. I'm not going to get too low. I know it's preseason. I know you're not showing the full playbook. I know it's his first in-game situation. He's also going against the second-tier defense. So if he lights it up, I'm not going to go crazy. I want to see what he's got, though. I want to see his arm strength. I want to see how he moves on the run. I want to see how he does under pressure, how he reads the defense. We're going to be looking at all that. I may even do a film breakdown later in the week of how he performed in this game. But I cannot wait to see Daniel Jones tonight. Of course, most eyes are going to be on him, the future starting quarterback of the New York Giants. And now on to the defense. The defense is a completely new unit. I think they only have 4 returning starters, if you even want to call Lorenzo Carter a starter last year. But Lorenzo Carter, B.J. Hill, Alec Ogletree, and Janoris Jenkins. Other than that, it's pretty much a completely new defense. May have missed a guy, but a lot of new young faces. Whether it be Jabril Peppers and old faces, Antoine Bethea, Julian Love. Going to be interesting to see how they utilize Julian Love. Can he play some safety? They have him listed there in the depth chart. He's played some in training camp. We expect him to be that slot corner, but you definitely may see him playing some safety in this game. Of course, DeAndre Baker and Ballentine, who's been the Cinderella story so far of training camp. Ballentine gets shot the night of the draft. He's drafted in the 6th round, and then he comes back, and he's been unbelievable throughout training camp. He's been a standout. Really want to see how he plays. I also want to see how they utilize the return game. He may be involved in that as well. But yeah, the defense, you really want to look at those pass rushers. That's what we want to see. We want to see an improvement with the pass rush, and I think we will with the improved secondary, hopefully. Gives them an extra half second to get after the quarterback. But Marcus Golden, the new free agent, really want to see him today. Lorenzo Carter, of course, the X-Man Jimenez. I'm looking at those guys. Kareem Martin, I want to see the pass rushers. I also want to see the big fella, Dexter Lawrence up the middle. I want to see how the Giants use him. Is he used just as a run stuffer? Do they use him on the outside? Can't wait to see that. In the secondary, the corners, baby. I want to see the corners. Like I said, all the guys I already touched on. That's what we're looking at. I cannot wait to see the football's back, New York Giants fans. Even though it's preseason, even though it doesn't mean anything, it means something. We're going to get to see our guys play, and hopefully we see some progression with the youngsters. I can't wait to see you guys tonight, and I hope you guys tune in as the New York Giants take on the New York Jets in the Snoopy Bowl. As always, guys, if you liked what you watched, please subscribe, drop a comment, maybe give me a little thumbs up. Cheers.